What's up, people? It's Mike, back at Bird's Eye Bourbon. I'm happy to see you all. However, I'm unhappy to report I've been having hardware problems. Not that kind of hardware. Talk about my microphone. I shot an intro to this video in the car. The mic wasn't working, and I got very annoyed. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Anyway, my melancholy turned to jolly real quick because of the good folks at Sunrise Food and Liquor. Shout out to Josh and Jeevan, they're the owners. That is a store in Gold River, California. It's just east of Sacramento. They're very warm, friendly, talkative, gregarious, etc. As you'll see in the video. What's in my glass? I'm glad you asked. It is their Elijah Craig store pick. It's got 2 tater stickers, so you know it's gotta be damn good. Double good. And maybe not. This was recommended by my good buddy, Justin. And I don't know about y'all, but when an Asian man, especially a very large one, tells you to do something, oh, you just do it. No hesitation. As you can see, I've been going back to it like a pubescent adolescent who just found out about Pornhub. You gotta work it out. And I've been working that bottle out. It's damn good. I'll give it a quick review. If you don't mind, then we'll get to the video. Y'all good with that? Let's nose it real quick. Y'all stay with me. So right away I get like a chocolate note, maybe Mexican hot chocolate. It's got some spice to it, a little bit of cinnamon. Mild barrel funk as well. Woo. You can definitely smell the oak. Y'all remember that honeycomb cereal when you were a kid? Getting the honeycomb. It's a weird note, but it's there. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. There's a hot cinnamon. It transfers straight away. Maybe like a black licorice. Ooh, it's good. That medium oak impact. It's followed by like a cherry reduction. Wow, this is really good. If you get a chance to buy that, if you're in the Sacramento area, I highly, highly recommend it. That finish, man, it's still hanging around. Hanging around like lips to the hips. Let's get to the video. See y'all in a minute. There it is, y'all. Sunrise Food and Liquor. We're hitting them up though when the sun's going down. See if that's a good thing. See y'all inside.
Hey there. Hey. How are you?
Josh?
That's my brother right there.
Josh Preet, right?
Josh Jeet and Jeevan.
Jeevan.
We're the twins.
Oh, cool.
Platinum flat wraps. Hey everyone, this is Jeevan from Sunrise Food and Liquor in Gold River, California. And this is my brother.
Guess what? He's got a twin.
What's up? Josh from Sunrise Liquor with my brother Jeevan here, and we're welcoming Mike to our store.
Thank you all.
All right, so they have a huge selection here. We're gonna take our time. I'm not in a rush. I don't know, what time do you guys gotta be out of here?
2 a.m. in the morning.
2 a.m. in the morning?
We're here all night.
Shit. I think they got enough liquor if we wanna start drinking. All right.
Cool, so we've got our store split up. We got our wines and some, for your bourbon lovers, wine aged in bourbon barrels. So that's really cool, interesting stuff. We got the goodies here. This is bourbon down this aisle. It wraps around. Next aisle over is tequilas, and additive-free tequilas are our best.
Yeah, you guys were the first in the area to really feature a big push for additive-free tequila, right?
Yeah, we're really big promoters of additive-free tequilas that are traditionally done. More of the money that you spend go to the actual families and their generational families taking over the distilleries, right?
Okay.
So they're really good. People support those rather than the bigger brands, and that's kind of what we push here and get folks introduced to these new brands, right? Without any sugars, glycerine, and really done properly.
A lot of my followers, man, they're not only into whiskey, but they're also into tequila. So I just did a hunt in Livermore, and one of my followers saw a tequila bottle that was on the shelf that I didn't really feature or make a point to feature in the video. And he went over there, and it was Fortaleza tequila. And they have really good pricing there. So, you know, maybe...
you want to take a little sneak peek of the Fortaleza?
Let's go.
Look right there.
Oh, here we go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, so we'll start here.
So those are some tequilas, right? The top shelf, we got some good additive-free selection. Right.
Siembra Alteño.
Yeah, Siembra Vales, which is a lowland agave. There's also Siembra Azul, which is highland agave. And so these are some really nice bottles here. This is bottles for folks that want to take, to parties, and they got their ways and they love it, and we support it.
Cool.
And
cool.
now,
so you would say you would classify this as a luxury tequilas, or
just some
ultra premium?
Highlighted ultra premium. We've got other ultra premium bottles on the shelves, but this is just a little highlight, a little taste of our tequila.
Look at this. This is the first time I've seen the vertical. Is this the vertical? So
this is the vertical.
Blanco, still strength, Repo, Añejo. They got it all here.
They've got a seasonal one, the winter blend, and we're sold out of that. We get that's a one-time release, couple bottles every year, and it goes out.
Cool. So not just whiskey, they got tequila too.
Tequila, scotch.
Y'all got champagne here?
We got champagne. We got all crazy
right. Memorial Day will be here next week. So
yeah, we even got Cristal. You don't see that often.
That's
Costco prices.
Look at that.
Costco prices, right?
Costco prices on the Cristal.
And on the Cristal.
Yeah, all you ballers out there, man. There you go. And the Louis Roederer champagne. There we go. Dom Perignon. What do they call? Wait, don't tell me. They call it a Magnum, right? When it's a really big bottle. All right. So it's not just the big condoms.
No,
it's the big bottles too, right? Okay.
Cool.
So
right up here we got some really cool bottles, some notable ones for $50.
The Weeder,
106 proof.
107 killer? Is it a 107 killer? What do you think? What do you think?
They're with it. It gives it a run for its money.
Okay.
We got Redwood Empire, really good distillery. We love supporting Redwood Empire.
So now, is this the most recent release of the Haystack?
This one will be.
That's the 2024 release, right? Yeah, pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure it is.
So
yeah.
What's interesting about this?
This is the latest release we've got in.
Yeah. So what's interesting about this bottle? And this is the 2024 release. What's interesting about that is the Haystack needle from last year. It contains Redwood Empire distillate, and so it's not MGP. It's not sourced. So it's their own juice, and so people are saying it's not as good as the prior releases. Of course, Heart release, very tasty. One of my favorites from last year.
So we got Penelope. Havana's on its way here. Penelope Havana's a really, really popular release. It's going to be coming out pretty damn soon.
Yeah, people like it more than the Rio. Yeah, people are saying, oh, I like it more than the Rio.
The Rio had some mixed reviews.
Yeah, well, you gotta.
Yeah, but it is something to look forward to. I think it's exciting. Penelope's been a really cool brand for us, actually. We do really well with it. I love the story behind it. Penelope's named after the CEO founder's daughter.
Correct. So yes.
Really beautiful bottle.
Now owned by MGP.
Now owned by MGP.
Or Ross and Squibb or whatever.
Yeah. For really good valuation was bought out. We've got some 2XO releases.
Dixon Deadman. Yeah, that's right.
Dixon Deadman.
Yeah, have you met him?
I've not. We've had other folks for bottle signings.
Yeah.
He missed out on there was some event or got sick, so he was coming to Sacramento Market. Didn't get a chance to come out here that day, so we missed out on him there. But we had a couple other folks still come in replacement. So
when someone walks in, say a novice walks in here and says, "Hey, I'm looking for a really good bottle, something under $100. What do you go to? What do you point out right away, or what do you recommend?"
So usually I would go to bourbons, but I know weeders have been killing it.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna work my way.
Yeah, everyone likes that sweet profile, right?
Yeah. So I think the first one right in this general area. Ben Holiday Soft Red Wheat, phenomenal, $60 bourbon, good stuff. I would always recommend this from this section.
Okay, I like you already.
For novice.
I like you already. No, that's even for experts.
Experts, I would maybe if you love the proof, you want the little extra boost in flavor.
Rickhouse proof, all the way. Agreed.
Rickhouse proof. The other one in terms of weeded, and this is the only one I'm gonna mention out of the Old Elk, is the double weeded Old Elk is pretty damn good.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, so this is around the $110 mark, but really good for what it is. We've been doing really well with it. And the last weed that I want to point out before I move on to bourbons is Green River.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, Green River, and then of course the Screaming Tide for Redwood Empire. So that's my weeders that I always go to. They haven't let me down.
Now, I'll say, so the Screaming Titan from Bourbon Empire, I have a couple of bottles of that. I didn't like it at first. And this is why it's important. Don't always trust that your follow-up pours and your follow-up experience after the neck pour is going to be the same. So make sure you're giving your bottles time to breathe, right? So that's very important. I wanted to point that out right away because I didn't like the Screaming Titan at first. But after I went back to it after a couple of months, it's delicious. Really, really good product.
Always play around with it. Try different things with it. Let it open up.
Yeah.
Add some water, just a drop or so.
Water, ice.
Yeah,
Drink it how you like it. Yeah.
Drink it how you like it.
There you go.
Just try different things. Even if you don't typically like water or ice on it, just try it. One pour. You never know what can happen.
And a little bit of water, like a drop of water, can accentuate the flavors. Open it up a little bit.
Play around with it.
That's right. Yeah. You're still a man. You're still a man if you do that. Don't worry. Or woman. Or woman.
So, other than that, we've got our daily staples. We've got the wild turkey rare breeds.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with that.
No. Yeah.
We've got.
Let me tell you something. Rare breed, as far as barrel-proof stuff goes, you're not going to beat it. You're not going to beat it, especially at the $60 to $70 price point. Yeah.
Pretty good.
And then the Kentucky Spirit, which is the single barrel variant.
Some interesting ones too. This one in particular is from CN-F. A really good warehouse.
Yep.
So,
Camp Nelson F.
Camp Nelson F.
Very famous.
Yeah.
Very famous.
So it's a good one. You know, saw a lot of people for certain warehouses. It all depends on your taste profile, but a lot of folks like that. And when you do pick up any single barrel, do just take a look at the bottle, the label, look at where it's from, and maybe you'll find other products from similar warehouses or similar location of the warehouse.
Right.
There's that. You've got your daily stuff. You got the single barrel Four Roses. You've got Wyoming whiskey. We're huge fans of Wyoming whiskey. We had a barrel pick of Wyoming whiskey. We sold out within a couple of weeks, but it was phenomenal.
So some people are turned off by Wyoming because it can be a little bit pricey, right? And I haven't had any of it, and I'm very interested to try it one day.
I do have about some of the like small batches is that it's 88 proof, and all of Wyoming typically drinks lower than its proof, so sometimes people just don't connect well with it.
Yeah.
But the two I would recommend if you were going to get into it is one, the Outrider, which is phenomenal. The Outrider was it's a funny story, right? But basically it's almost a rye, not quite a rye.
Okay.
So the master distiller that they brought on was from Maker's Mark. They you know, when Wyoming started, they didn't want to cut any corners. They didn't want to buy from MGP. They want to basically create this distillery, design their own distillery, build it, and produce their own stuff, right? So the crazy part about that is they flew in different master distillers. I believe Mark was one of them from
Nancy Fraley was also involved.
Yeah, both of them were involved.
That's correct.
And they're weeders, right? Maker's Mark's known for weeders. They've only done kind of weeders, and they love it.
Yeah.
So when they projected the rye market's going to be hot, they kind of said, "Hey, put a couple barrels. You know, start a line for rye," and they didn't want to do initially. So then, because the owners were pushing them to do it, they're like, "Okay, we'll do it." Rye's a little messier to deal with and all of that.
Yeah.
Distill, so they want to stay away from it. But basically, they agreed to it. They made the Outrider in that sense, and it was supposed to be rye, but just as a kind of gotcha to the owner, they made it 48% rye. And they'd already retired by that time. They went back into retirement. So, but phenomenal enough. It's great for folks trying to get into ryes, but don't really need like an average.
They don't want a straight rye, which is 51%.
This is a really good one because it's got still that little punch, the little rye vibe to it, but not overkill, right? So it's a good gateway into exploring new ryes. I always tell people about Outrider.
Cool.
Really good story, really good juice. From Rare Character, Fortuna barrel strength is going to be something for not a novice one, but whiskey getting into bourbon, but someone that's got a developed palate.
Yeah, someone who wants to get into the Rare Character game, right?
Rare Character game, yeah. We love our rare characters here. So that's a good...
The 8 Summers version of that whiskey, really, really good.
One of our customers, you know him as well.
I know it because Justin gave me a sample.
Shout out to you, Justin.
Hey, shout out to Justin, man. He helping with the cheat code over here. All right.
Cool. We've got also in the Green River lineup, the full proof, those are the 2 Green Rivers, phenomenal.
Budget whiskey of the year for me
Budget
last
whiskey
year.
of the year.
For
really
me
good
last year,
stuff.
yeah.
So that's phenomenal stuff. Some of the Widow Jean, I got the Widow Jean right about
You looking for the Decadence?
Decadence.
Oh, this is my buddy Smitty's favorite.
I got it right here.
There it is.
$99, sub 100.
There you go.
Can get yourself a Decadence.
There you go.
Good bottle here.
That's delicious, and you can really taste the maple in that.
Yeah.
You can really taste the maple, but it's not a dominant or too much of an overpowering note. Yeah. All right.
So there's that. We've got some of the Bardstown. We're big fans of Origin Series, you can tell. Origin Series.
I think Bardstown this year, once their product line grows and matures, man, I feel bad for the legacy distillers, man. Especially we were talking about that weeder a minute ago.
Yeah.
People are gonna buy that. They're not gonna buy the 107. They're gonna buy that Origin Series weeder.
Yeah.
With a weeded mash bill. And they're gonna stay away from the the antique 107, depending on where you live. Hey, it's $200. Shoot, I can get the weeder for $50.
In California, we should consider ourselves very, very lucky. We get a lot of allocation, but some of those states, if you can't get your hands on antique, 100% buy Bardstown Origin Series weeded. You're not gonna miss out too much. Yes, there's a difference. It's neck and neck. Put it in a blind. And you should put it in a blind next time.
I'm going to,
at
yeah.
your house, right?
I gotta
show the audience. Try to give them a real sense of what's going on between the two. Right?
Yeah, I just gave away my last 107 to a subscriber. He won it in the giveaway. Maybe I'll get my hands on another one day. Anyway, some of you may be interested in the following information. So we're part of the 3-tier system here in California, correct?
Yes.
Now, how do they determine the people who control the product flow? How do they determine who gets what?
Basically, California gets majority share of the allocation that gets produced, right? And that's also not only including bourbon, but also tequila. As well.
Okay.
So
how about Scotch, maybe?
Scotch as well.
Okay.
Scotch, there's certain like allocation, Springbank Distillery, anything coming from there as an example, right?
Good stuff, by the way.
Great stuff. And that also gets rationed out between the different states.
Okay.
And also California is so large, we have a northern and southern territory as well.
Okay.
So southern gets certain allocation, northern gets certain allocation. From there, then it goes down to looking at the counts, right? The actual retailers, how much volume are you pushing?
Yeah.
But not only how much, what type of volume are you pushing? There's a weighted system of if you sell these products, and a lot of these products, you can actually get more allocation than a store selling the good stuff, but a lot more of it, right?
Okay.
So it's a sweet balance you got to find. It's a really good mix, and so there's a lot of factors that go into this, and it's a massive spreadsheet actually that creates the calculations. And for most of them, that's how you determine who gets what and how much of it.
All right.
And there's releases on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, yearly base allocations. So depending if it's a low tier allocation, mid tier allocation, and high tier allocation.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if you're considering moving to California, there's one more reason. That's right. You can get more of the good stuff.
Or make buddies in California.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Oh, yeah. Me. Yeah. All right. That's good stuff, man. Thanks. Yeah. So it's always good to hear from an expert, right?
So we've got releases from Booker's. If you're more of a collector into the Booker's lineup, Little Book is one of those. And this one's actually...
The Infinite's good stuff.
Infinite's good. I'm so looking forward to how this develops over the next couple of years, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, the Infinite was a Little Book's new experiment. And it's gonna be like like infinite barrel type of deal.
Exactly.
They have they laid down the foundation pour. That's what this first release is. 2024 was the first time they released this. Next year they're gonna add more juice to this one. This one right here. They're gonna add more juice to this current base and release the second series out of this. So this is edition 1.
Yeah.
This year 2025 will be edition 2 and etc.
So it's like a living product.
Yeah. You get to
Very cool.
taste it as it progresses,
There you go.
develops.
Beautiful.
Really good stuff.
Fantastic.
Another one, notable one, James E. Pepper, the decanter bottle. Really interesting.
Very.
It's barrel proof for bourbon lovers. good stuff.
Absolutely, 100%.
I would recommend it.
There you go.
Good stuff coming out of J&G Pepper. And then we've got another weeded actually that I'm just looking at for they're like 30-ish bucks. You can get yourself a Bernheim from the Heaven Hill
Heaven Hill Distillery, that's right.
Who loves Heaven Hill?
Yeah, I got my hand up. You can't see. Yeah. I'm a Elijah Craig barrel proof fanatic. You guys ever get any of the heritage stuff? Heaven Hill heritage stuff?
We've got it up there. We've got it up there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. I know. I saw some of the Parker stuff.
Yeah.
That's always
We've got
really
Parker's. You got the Heaven Hill Heritage. If you want to sport a not newish, but I would say a rising star of a distillery, Malone Green, really good stuff. Women owned, women distilled.
Yes.
They're producing good stuff. I always love to support stuff like this as well. That's something different come to market. This is something that maybe if you're just getting into bourbon as well, a different taste profile than some of the big distilleries that we think about. Buffalo Trace,
legacy
Heaven Hill,
stuff. Yeah.
Jim Beam Distillery. Something different.
Right.
So, and for the proof, it's 94 proof. Easy to drink for even folks coming in. Don't want the burn to overpower the flavor profile. Good stuff.
There you go. And especially if you want to support a female-owned business, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
So that's some highlights.
You got the mellow corn down there. I wish they would release a barrel strength version.
Yeah,
right?
that'd be really
that'd be
cool.
great. Well, actually, didn't Heaven Hill? I think was it last year they released a corn whiskey as part of the heritage selection.
20 year.
It's a 20 year, right?
Yeah, that's the one up there. 20 year. That's a corn whiskey. So 100% corn.
100% corn.
Yeah. The year prior to that was a 17-year barrel proof bourbon.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody wants. Yeah. I mean, the 18's nice. The 18 years nice. 17 years, it's a standard deviation better than the 18, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had a small taste.
Yep, there's that. We've got, if you actually jump into this next aisle over. So, outside of American whiskeys, #bourbons, we've got scotches. So we would love for all the scotch lovers here as well. Like we've got a really good selection, some really notable ones as well. Bunnahabhain, we love.
Go ahead and grab whatever you think that you'd like to showcase or point out so everyone can see.
This is probably one of my favorites that I brought into the store. The 25-year Bunnahabhain. Really good stuff. And actually, you're probably watching this. One of the viewers here who helped me pick a barrel pick very recently picked one up. So he was gracious enough to share this bottle with the folks helping me pick my barrel pick out.
So if you're looking for a really
latest.
If you're looking for a really good Isla, there you go.
Yeah. So that's that. Anything from Belvini, Ardbeg here. Any one of these, like for example, these are committee releases. If you love the peat, and I know bourbon guys don't hate me for this. I know a lot of bourbon folks don't like the peat, but if you love the peat, this is one of the most peated scotches out there.
So if you like the big smoke,
this is it.
And it doesn't scare you, there's your bottle.
There's that.
What's that called? Hypernova?
Hypernova.
Okay, it's got a little astronaut there on the label. Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
And it's a committee release. So Ardbeg has this committee, and they only release to their committee members. And if there's a surplus that they will let outside their release outside their committee, they will offer it to certain accounts.
Beautiful.
So that's a really cool one.
What do you think of Dalmore? I see it all the time.
Dalmore's good. Dalmore, the thing with Dalmore, and you probably see this all the time because they're with a really big distributor. So it's easier to get your hands on, but it's really good scotch coming out of it. It's some of their age statement ones, the King George is phenomenal.
It's a Highland product, right?
Highland product,
Yeah. Cool.
It's a Highland Scotch, similar to Highland Park as well. They're all coming from roughly the same distillery.
Yeah.
Not the same distillery, but similar
region.
Yeah. So that's a really good one.
Cool.
People love it as well. But recently, Scotch and Irish whiskey have been shooting up in price. I don't know what it is. I didn't do my market research.
It's the tariffs. No.
Prior to the tariffs.
Yeah, prior to the tariffs. Okay.
But they're shooting up in price. It's interesting if you can get it at the lower price points where it's supposed to be the regular price.
Yeah.
do get it, but if not, hold off on it for a little bit. Price will come right back down.
Yeah, you know, every market's cyclical, right? There.
Yeah.
You get peaks, and yeah.
So that's a good one. Yeah.
Cool.
Japanese, gotta love the Japanese market too. They'll produce some really good stuff. Centuri Jim.
If you like Scotch, you're gonna like Japanese whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
This one, I think, if you're a bourbon lover.
Yeah, Nika whiskey. Yes.
Nika whiskey from the barrel. That's actually pretty good. I haven't heard a customer complain about this yet.
It looks like a bourbon.
If
you look at the color, you got that nice copper amber color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
That's in this all tequila.
All tequila.
Yeah. So maybe you could just do a montage of this.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go down each aisle. I was just asking my friend here about why he's in the liquor business. So he doesn't drink, but he's very much interested in community and the history of spirits. And he was saying that that's why he'll come here after his 9 to 5 and run the store. You know, because of course it's a business, he's making money, but he enjoys meeting people and sharing stories.
Yeah.
And we've been talking. We talked for 20 minutes off camera?
Probably, yeah.
Just having fun and sharing some stories.
Yeah.
A little bit of
it's fun, and this is we love this just because being here, I can have employees, but just you being here, you get to meet so many people from different backgrounds. I learned so much from people like you, other folks that walk through the door, and I get ideas from that that help me from my personal life,
just casual encounters,
right? So it's personal development too, but also we have fun with it. We build relationships. We go out, have some lunch, whatnot.
Keep it casual.
Yeah. That's what we're all about.
Good,
so if I can help support local communities grow, it's only gonna make us better. It's gonna make the community better. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
There's no losing in that.
So come in here and buy some stuff so they get more allocated stuff that they can sell to you. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna take a run down the aisle here. I'm gonna let this man get back to work. He's very busy. Yeah. Look at that face. That's a man with business on his mind and things to do. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah. But we'll check back in with these guys before we go. I'm gonna run down the aisle, do what I normally do. Don't click off. See you in a minute.
Have fun.
Okay, had a long conversation with the owners, the twins. I'm gonna run down the aisle like I normally do. Let me see. What? I'm gonna leave it on my face, and when you see it light up, you know I saw something. Very nice. Make sure I get everything in frame so you can see the pricing. Now, if you come in here and buy stuff, talk to the owners. Right? The price you see may not be the price you pay. I don't want to speak for anybody. But yeah, pretty sure everything here is negotiable. All right? So don't get all agitated in the comments. There we go. That Knob Creek 15. This is really good. My buddy Johnny Fish over at Metalhead Whiskey Snobs, he really likes this one. I prefer the 12. I haven't had the 15 though. I've had the 18s. I haven't had the 15. But if he says it's better than the 12, I'll take his word for it. But I hear it's more oaky, even more oaky than the 18, which makes no sense. All right. Barrel fans, looking to get into rise? But you want something that's really tasty, doesn't have a ton of dill or eucalyptus or menthol? That's a good choice right there. Barrel Seagrass, 59.7 ABV. It's at 119 proof. Tells you right there. All right. And they got the Bourbon Batch 32. Look at that. There you go. 109. Every old elk you want. Every old elk you want. And we just pulled that guy off the shelf a moment ago. This is the double wheat, 107 proof, 109. Owner recommended. I also pointed out the Ben Holiday stuff. It's really great. If you can find the Rick House proof, that's what I recommend. Yeah. Either of those. Really, really good. Woody Hancock Reserve. Look, they got it on special here, $60. That's actually a great buy. I think that matches the total wine price. FYI. Single barrel proof John Daniels, 131.6. That's probably the sweet spot for these. Anywhere between 125 to 130. Really good. And I'll go ahead and let me face that out for them. So they got most of the benchmarks, not all of them. They got the bonded, the small batch, the top floor. I don't like the top floor very much. If you're gonna buy that, get the full proof. Let's see. Oh, and they got the single barrel back there. That single barrel is $23.99. But of these four, so if you go somewhere and you see those four, including the single barrel, buy the bonded. You get 4 years of age, 100 proof. Okay. Yep. I'm not even going to show you the stuff on the bottom shelf. Let's go back up. Like the proof and wood. Yep. Pretty much all the High West stuff, including the Rendezvous Rye, which I think they are discontinuing. Correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, that's a pretty good price on that bottle. It's $70. We've seen it higher. And all the Basil Hayden stuff. All you folks who don't like the strong whiskey. So I don't know if this is in the wrong section, but it was sitting up here next to the B&E Entertainment American whiskey. I have no idea what that is. I'm not pulling it off the shelf. But this is a peated smoke whiskey made in California. Look at that. Even the UPC code's in there. Okay. These smoky wagons. Oh, look. Uncut the Younger. Yeah. You ask Aaron how he feels about that name. He'll probably tell you a good story. 50 cents. Yeah. Hidden hook stuff here. The high proof rider, $60. All right. Now the pricing on these isn't bad at all. Especially the 15-year. They're sitting at 130. It's pretty much standard. Pretty sure this is Barton stuff. Sourced. If you're gonna look at Calumet and you're determined to buy it, don't buy the 10-year. I pretend that's 10 there. So don't buy the 10 or the 14. Buy that one. That's the 16's not worth the additional $20. At $130, that's a buy. It is Kentucky bourbon. It's probably Barton, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, Noble Oak. You seen that before with the double oak bourbon? I mean, come on, $40 for a double oak bourbon. Bourbon whiskey finished with sherry oak staves. Out of Ohio, distilled in Indiana. And we're looking at the Wyoming earlier. And if you want to take a run at something interesting, hey, maybe that's the one. The Outrider. Isaac Bowman, port barrels, interesting. Got the single barrel here, $100. Okay. Rare breed, these are standard prices on this. We were talking earlier. I want to pull that off again. If you can find a Camp Nelson F Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, buy it. Even at that price. Frey Ranch Uncut, that's really good, $90. Check this out. This is back when Elijah Craig still had the 12-year age statement on the side label. B522. I've got that bottle. They've also got the C922. Look at that. You can't see it, but yeah, that's the A122 there. That's interesting. Huh, maybe I'll buy that one. Pretty sure I don't have the A122. Man, you got all the 2022 Elijah Craig barrel proofs. It's nice. Yeah?
Yeah, well, like I said, when we first bought the business,
Yeah.
we bought like 30 cases. My dad was mostly running the shop, right? So we were buying a lot more than we could sell.
Okay.
So we got like, A122, and then we got, there's the 21.
Yeah, there you go.
A121.
A121.
Yep, and then I'm assuming these are the Bs. We got B522. Let's see if I have something unique back here. A C922.
You got any C923s? You know I had to ask, right?
Good one day.
One day, yeah. Nice try, Mike.
Yeah.
I got a whole case in the back.
They will be coming out with
at $40 each. What do you want? You want them?
I saw they're coming out with the rye soon, so we'll be getting it in whenever we can get our hands on it.
Yeah.
That'll be really good.
Cool.
And they're pretty good price on that one too. So right now is a great time to pick up any one of those ones. And there's some really good age statement ones.
You guys are
12-year age ones.
You guys are selling them below SRP. Those things are like $80 all day. Yeah.
Or people are selling for more.
Yeah. Come to Sunrise. Meccar Horse Soldier. I picked up that single barrel strength Horse Soldier in the last stop. Yeah, got it on sale. Yeah. Yep. Got the Bottle and Bond Sweet Wheat in 12-year. $17.92. Get it in frame. Yep. So people were asking me about 3-quart. 3-quart any good? Yeah, the Goodbye June is really great. Heard good things about the Pinot Noir finished. Oh, they got it here. Heard this one's pretty nice. Well balanced bottle. $48.99 with that old label Wild Turkey right there. Another rare be down below. Hand barrel stuff. I don't know anything about that whiskey. All right, so single barrel on the left. That's the yellow bottle. And there's just a regular small batch there on the right. It's 80 and 70. A good rye. Pikesville next to it. Really great. Amador, that's a local brand. I thought I'd point this out because it's kind of interesting. You see what it reads there? It reads Rebel Yell. That's an old label. And because we live in a sensitive society, they changed the label to Rebel. So you can't find that anymore with that label on it. Thank you, looks cool. Sagamore Brewers Select. What is this? Straight rye whiskey finished in rye ale barrels. Huh. Interesting. Is that any good? Let me know. Here's your price here. It's been a long day. We'll see. Hold on. So I found a Russell's 10. I found a few of them. These are not LLMEs. Where is it? 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 I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a LLKH, Kilo Hotel. Okay, I'll check the whole stack. We'll see. All right, they're all LLKHs. No luck. Standard pricing on that Fortuna. You want to get into the rare character brand? That's really good. If you find the 8 Summers, it's even better. But it's going to be quite a bit more expensive. Probably about 170 bucks for that bottle. Old Granddad 114. I'll go back through. So I just hung out with my buddy Smitty. He wanted a bottle. I went to deliver it. He poured me some of this. Great maple, vanilla, caramel flavors out of there. You would think maple would be too strong, possibly. But it wasn't. It's great. Good, balanced pour. There's the price right there. Blue Run's here. This is actually a considerable discount over how these things are normally priced. 100 bucks here. I'm not going to point them out. I'm not a fan of the brand. Say what you want. Y'all like BBC, right? I do. Love their stuff, especially the Origins and the Disco. This looks like Disco 10 here. No, this is Disco 8. Excuse me. There are the details and the constituents. It's a fair price because you can't find Disco 8 anymore. All the whistle pick stuff. Westward Punchers. Smooth Ambler. I like Texas whiskey. A lot of people like the Balcones. If I'm picking one out of this lineup, which one am I taking? None of the single malts. Take that baby blue right there. 35 bucks. Got the Rittenhouse right here for 24. Whiskey? Yep, they got it. Got it here. Even the Pritchard Hill Cabernet Cask finish. Look at this. That's amazing. You see it? Buy it. Thank me later. 100 bucks. That's Lux Coat. That green label, Old Ezra 7 rye, is full of flavor. Delicious. Traverse City, out of Michigan. Fable and Folly. Yeah, there's your price. I'm not a fan.
Of course, y'all know I like Bear Dog. Pretty good. If you find a 10-year Bear Dog, you should buy it, man. I don't know about that black cherry up there. I ain't buying that shit, man. No, sir.
The Little Book Infinite here. There's your price. I'm going to run through, just so you know, some of y'all. I got a DM the other day from someone who saw some tequila at my Livermore hunt. So if you see something here you like, man, or at a price you like, you come get it, all right? I don't know if these are good products. Everyone knows Patron. But I usually drink that before I'm about to boat, you know? I don't know much about Patron. I'm going to go to where the fancy stuff is, or what I think is fancy. Here, I'll take it to the end cap. Look at that. Additive free stuff, okay? Don't stay with me. Don't click off. All right, here you go. This looks like the premium stuff, right? Yes, indeed. Right. Is this good? Dulce Vita. Is that good? How about Herencia Mexicana? Is that a good price? Oh my God. Here we go. These look nice. All these Blancos. I like the Blancos. I like the aged stuff too. I mean, these prices seem reasonable. That's a good brand, isn't it? Yeah. All right, drop it down and get back to what we came here for, right? Everyone likes G4. Wow, I didn't realize G4 was so reasonably priced. Man, you get the repo there for 60 bucks, man. Whoa, okay. Not too bad. Cool. Pack 9 Blood Oath. There's the price. And this is just a random arrangement here on this end cap, but it looks really pretty. They get some nice product. Woodford Reserve LE, it's the batch proof. Not a bad price, actually. And in my opinion, Woodford's LEs, they're all really overpriced. I don't know why. So, grain to glass. I believe they have the weeder as well. Just getting into whiskey. You see this? And you don't want to pay the price for that. Buy that. Penelope. That's nice. Heavy toasted. What's your price? Eagle Rare. They got that on promotion here. $50. Screaming Titan. That is SRP for that bottle. It's their wheated bourbon. Again, small lot. It's a 2022 Pinhook collab. $109. Don't know anything about that one. I got the Vertical Series Pinhook 7. That's a great price on that. $82. More Proof and Wood Senator. $80. What's this? I was talking about Johnny Fish earlier over at Metalhead Whiskey Snobs. I think he did a pick with 10th Mountain. This is their rye whiskey. $50. Vail, Colorado. Yeah. Look at that. Woo. You see 10 there. No. And it's not 10 years old. It's aged in new oak barrels for 1 year. Oh, wow. Yeah. And they're still charging $50 for it. Negative. Yep. 2023 Shanks and Bombers. Okay. Yeah. Right, got more Kentucky out. I haven't seen an Old Pepper in a while. Look at the rye single barrel there, $52. This is the double single barrel 4-grain from Lexro. $100. That's a buy. That's really good. I'll show you in a second. Got all the Doc Spencer stuff. Oh, look at this. So, it's a Nashville Barrel Company pick. Again, we know all about Pacific Edge. They're a distributor. I'm going to pull this off here. It's a Nashville Barrel Company pick. It's a rye. Cast strength, 115 proof. Inaugural Pack Edge NBC Rye, 2022. You looking for the Mighty Fine Batch from Booker's? Yep. Correct. Mighty Fine Batch. And I guess it's $120. They have a sign for the Kentucky Tea. I don't think they have it. And you have the Apprentice Batch, though. That's the second release from 2023. No one liked it. Maybe that's why it's still here. Blood Oath Pack 10? I imagine it's probably also $300. Maybe I'll post the price on the screen. First time I've seen a Larceny bourbon display. Of course, it's got Larceny on it. Yeah, C923. Really good. Actually, any of the 2023 releases are really, really good. Ask Fred Minnick, he knows. There's another Woody LE over there. That's the 5 malt, I believe. I can't make it out. Here's your price. 10-year, 11. Sold out of 17. Looks like they have a 19 up there. Okay. Rare hair. Want a Boss Hog 9? Yep. Boss Hog pricing. You got the 10 as well for $9.50. Sinatra Select. It's not a bad price. Pretty much standard, $150. Want a Path Not Taken Little Book. There it is. We saw the Infinite a minute ago. You want the Corn Whiskey Heaven Hill Heritage Collection release. There you go. That's a piggy bank rye. Get it in focus. $9.99. That's a negative. Okay, before I go, y'all, I gotta go. I want to get through the bundles here. So I got the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. There's your bundle price. This is what you get. So this is a well-arrested Corazon Tequila A121 Elijah Craig. And if you're a fan of the boat whiskey, they got that aged at sea. It's Voyage 25. Check this out. Now, I know some of you are gonna cry, right? But look at this. $80 with that small batch and the Howler head. I don't know anything about Howler head. I couldn't even tell you what that is beyond that it's a bourbon. But, yeah. It's got natural banana flavor. Ah, I get it. There's another bundle. There's the price. E.H. Taylor single barrel. Okay. This one's actually not bad. I figure $100, $150. You're gonna find that in most stores for that price. Maybe you value that at $100. There you go. Siete Leguas. Okay, is it there? I don't know. A good price on those. What do we got here? So for $250, you get what looks like an MGP Heaven Hill Buffalo Trace combo. Yeah. There you go. $250. $229. Weather 12. Of course, that Tennessee whiskey, Sweetens Cove. That guy checks in 112 proof. 56.4 rate. So almost 113. There you go. $230. Then all the Elijah Craig barrel proofs you want. Most of these are pre-2023, I believe. Yep. A122s, A121. I wonder if that one's any good. I'm going to look it up right now. I don't recall if this is a great batch, but this is the one I want. You guys know I love the private barrel Elijah Craig. It's got a 9-year age statement on it. 128.3 proof. My guy Justin, he just came in here to pay me a visit. He knew I was here shooting. He said this is great. So I'm going to take that home. Okay. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Yeah, this is all Wiseman's. All Stoli stuff up there. Okay. Baker's 13. Ooh, Baccarat. Very nice. Have you had the Baccarat? Oh, no, that's right. You don't drink. I don't know anyone who's ever tried it. They say it's, I know it's really expensive.
It's really expensive because of the canister. The canister, the Baccarat is
right. It's
like
actual crystal.
Yeah, crystal
yeah.
decanister.
Yeah.
And then they have, of course, good quality juice in there, but
right.
The majority of the price is driven by that decanter.
Got it. So $1,500 bottle, $500 whiskey. Got it.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay. Last stop. Does anyone know about that? I do. It's a Buffalo Trace product, and it's hand selected by.
Yeah. This one in particular is number 28. It's a whiskey, bourbon whiskey, and it's by Drew Mayville.
Yeah, I forget the name of the gentleman.
That's a master blender of Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
So he hand selected this one, and what they do is really interesting. They go around, they fly around the whole world, whether it's Scotch or whatever it is, different whiskeys, Irish whiskey, Japanese, and they'll try to handpick the most finest spirits out there.
Yeah.
So, and it might just be a yield of 5 bottles, might be yield of 10 bottles, might be yield of 100 bottles. But that's the last of it. There's no more yield coming out of that.
And it's a beautiful green case too, right? Beautiful green box.
There's a 700 milliliter bottle,
Yeah.
and then there's a 50 ml like a sample with it. So that's where you get your 750 milliliter bottle. But at least if you don't crack the big ball up, but you still want to try it, just open up the 50 ml, taste it, and then you can still preserve your big bottle.
There you go.
Yeah, cool stuff.
All right, cool. All right. Ooh, purple top. There we go. So we got a 10-year Willet purple top. Very rare to see these in California. Very few stores have them. The Four Horsemen, 143 out of 156. Nice. Then that's a single barrel product. Okay. 2023 George T. Stagg. They also have the 2024 here. I have that bottle at home. I was lucky enough to get it. Yep, I have it here. You get any more Eagle Rush 17s?
Yeah, I got 2024s.
I got it. So they also have the Eagle Rare 17. You don't see it here on the shelf, but they have it. They have the SAS 18, WLW. You guys like the Weeder? You got it. Of course, handy. Oh, look. You got the dust bag for the 20?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Want an Okie Pappy? Got the 23 here. All right. I'll put all the prices up so you guys can see the 20s next to it. All right. Okay. I got the 15 as well. There you go. Lot B. 10-year. All rip. And look. Wow, look at this. This one's a treat. Check this out. Smoke Wagon Experimental. You'll never see this bottle, ever. There's only 1,026 that were produced. It's a 9-year. I don't even think Aaron has these. No. Very rare bottle. Very rare. Alright, Bland's Gold. Straight from the barrel. Best one. Of course, Warehouse H. There you go. Yeah, all Blantons should be straight from the barrel or gold, right? That's so. In my opinion, the gold should be the standard Blanton's.
Yeah.
You know?
And the straight for the barrel should be the
Right, the premium.
The premium.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you on that.
Okay. Well, so when you buy a Sazerac, you make sure you institute that. Yeah, you make sure you institute that change, buddy. All right, Elmer, Fudd, which one? Let's see. 23C. So for your bundles, are they interchangeable for the 23C and A? I think it.
So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So if you need the C and you don't
And
need
we have
the
more
A.
batches as well. Those aren't the only
We got
ones.
batches of 3 years.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Last 3 years, yeah. And
Oh,
so
cool.
if you're really looking for like a duster.
So you have an
like
18?
I should.
Is it, I think it's a 131 proof.
No, yeah, 18A, B. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that didn't have 18.
It started in 21.
Yeah, with the
22.
ABC
But we
batches,
have
right?
the proof
Yeah.
points that
Yeah.
line up to those.
Uh-huh.
And those are only 2 releases a year, and they've moved it to 3 releases a year.
Yeah.
We got
And then 4 last year.
Was it?
There's a 4 last year.
Maybe, yeah.
24D.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Honestly, we get the
Yeah,
we
but
get the
got,
cases
we
and then we
try
don't
to
open.
keep one bottle for all our good customers that want some good juice from a long time ago.
Okay, cool. A Redwood Rocket Top. So they got a Russell's 13 here. I think that's a batch too. I'm pretty sure. Got the 8-year Willet Weeder there. Nice. Wyoming whiskey. That's a good one. The 10-year anniversary. This is one that Nancy Fraley was involved in.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
one of the original ones they released at the 10-year anniversary. That's one of the original ones they barreled themselves. They put in the barrels.
Yes, this bottle was recommended to me. What do you guys sell this for?
That's $199.
$199. That's not-
MSRP.
Okay. Oh, MSRP.
That's exactly MSRP, not a penny more.
Okay. There you
Yep.
go. All right. And I got the barrel strength next to it. Cool. Ooh, look at this. This right here is great. You hardly see these. It's a toasted barrel rye. Right, and I have a couple of the barrel strength ryes, but I don't have this bottle. Will it go home with me today? I don't know. We'll see. What's your guys' price on this guy?
$199.
That's it?
That's it. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, that's pretty close to MSRP.
We had it where it's like you get 1 mixers and that
Uh-huh.
for $249. They were like, okay, we've been over time like the market shift where people don't like combos as much.
Right.
So now we're like $199, and that works. So $199 for anyone. So toasted, barrel strength, bourbon, any one of those types.
You got any 10-year stuff?
I have 10 years.
Right there? That one?
I have I have it for a little bit higher than that, but there's a combo you can get 2 bottles of Michter's
Okay.
along with the
core lineup.
the Michter's rye or Michter's bourbon. So either one.
Okay. Do you have the 10-year bourbon as well, or?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
For my good customers.
That's right. That's the key. Hey, be a good customer. How about be a good person? Yeah. Start with that. All right. Here we go. And their very last Old Carter, my buddy Nick came in and cleaned them out.
Yeah.
Fair price. Actually, that's a good price on that.
It will never be the same once the company switched over.
That's right.
There-
Exactly.
it's-
So batch 11 rye.
Right.
Oh, I bet that's good.
Last one on the shelf.
Last one on the shelf.
Even these ones came down in price too, but like everyone brought these ones down.
Yeah, you can get these now at like Total Wine.
Yeah, everywhere.
They just sit on the shelf
Yeah.
now.
Nobody wants them.
Especially that one.
Yeah,
That one
yeah.
sits.
I have a whole case in the back.
Yeah,
I don't like
it
that.
sits.
They just sent it to us. Okay, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
So, for anyone out there, you can get this for MSRP. I think it's $179. So just let us know. We'll get it to you.
Cool. All right, there you go. And they got the E.H. Taylor shelfers. There's your price and face. Small batch is 80. Single barrel 250.
Just can't out
Straight
hustle
rye
him.
250.
Hey, but I know,
Barrel proof's for
I knew when
Okay.
I first met him.
Again,
I
pricing
see.
negotiable. I'm gonna show you here. That's
because-
one. That's the bottom.
Just,
I really,
I
really
mean, you
want.
know, you look at
I don't know if I want it. For
And I'm
that.
going to get it
We'll see.
right now.
We'll see. Let me talk to these guys, man. I don't know. We'll see.
right here.
And there's your single barrel, full proof. Again, they have a bundle for these, man. You guys don't have a 107 bundle, huh?
Oh, we do. We just sold it. We'll put another one out on the table.
Okay, yeah, so look.
So the deal is, it's the same price. You can buy a single bottle or you can buy it with combo.
Okay.
Same price. So it's best to get it with a combo.
Right, of course, of course. All right, so all of these, except for the single barrel, of course, let's not get crazy. All of these, there is a bundle deal available. Same with that Michter's, right?
Yep.
2024 Celerators. You guys have the 2023 too?
Sold out.
Sold out, okay. Need a cowboy bourbon? Looking very pretty with the casket presentation. Yeah, beautiful. I got the 18-year Whistle Pig, $379. Get down. Okay, all right. Old-fashioned copper. They have that as well. Actually, probably got a few of these. What's your price on your OFC?
OFC, I have to check in the system. It's pretty reasonable. I want to say, I'll tell you right now. Let me look up
The
my
man
website.
says the
So we have
OFC is pretty reasonable. We'll see.
We have a website as well.
Okay,
sunrisefoodandliquor.com.
there you go. Plug your
Most of
website.
our products are on there. If it's not on there, it's probably because I've been lazy and I haven't gotten on there yet. So $2,500.
$2,500.
Not too bad.
That's not too bad, actually. Most places, OFC, man, it's like $3 grand, $4 grand. Can y'all see that? Can you see it? They got the Daniel Weller up there. Of course, you know, it's got the compass on the cap. And that's the 2023 birthday bourbon. Don't say I didn't show everything. Everything is there. Pretty much every product they have in the store that's bourbon or American whiskey, I've shown. Again, the pricing is negotiable. Come in here and talk, just like anywhere else. I know a lot of you guys are gonna cry about the pricing, the secondary, oh, the secondary this, secondary that. Okay, that's fair. But you know what's also fair is coming in and talking, because you might be surprised. We'll see. I'm gonna put together a proposal here. So this is what we got so far. Hold on, check it out. So because you can't get the Rebel Yell label anymore, I thought that was a cool one to pick up. That one's $20. I'm gonna grab that one. And of course, I can't leave without the Elijah Craig store pick. I love these. I add that to the collection. I got quite a few now. All right, y'all. I don't want to obstruct the flow. So here we go, real quick. This is going to be the haul. You know, when I saw that, I had to take it. That toasted barrel rye. Ooh. Can't leave without the store pick, Elijah Craig. And the Rebel Yell. That old label you can't get anymore. Make sure if you're passing through the Sacramento area, you come see Josh and Jeevan, man. Yep. You won't be disappointed. They got all the product you want. They move a lot of whiskey here, and you saw the shelves. They're stacked.
We'll take care of you.
They'll take care of you.
And 10% off if you say you watch this
That's
Bird's
right.
Eye Bourbon.
You mentioned Bird's Eye Bourbon, 10% off.
Yeah.
There we go.
The man just told you. See y'all next time. Cheers. Welcome back. Did y'all enjoy that? Yeah, I had a good time there. I spent 4 hours at that store. Yeah, ask the owners, they'll tell you. We had a great time. Some of the good stuff I didn't get on camera. That's all right. Still enjoying that pour. Woo! Damn, that's good. Cheers. And it's even better out of that glass. Go to my website and order some. I'm almost out. I keep giving these away. I'm losing money, y'all. Please, if you're watching this, hit the subscribe button. I look at my stats, and I have 4,000 return viewers and only like 1,400 subscribers. What are y'all doing to me, man? Hit the subscribe button. That's all I'm asking for. Like my guy Chad on A Little Old Fashioned. I'm asking for your support. That's right. I'm not asking for your money. I'm asking for a little bit of your time and an index finger. Let's get to the haul. You've already seen that, right? We know that's good. No question about it. What else is good? That label, Rebel Yell. Now, I understand why they changed it. I got no comment about it. I got no judgment about it. But it's an interesting piece of history, and you can't find it anymore, so I grabbed it. Only cost me $20. I probably should have got the other one. Maybe I'll go back and grab it. And the third bottle, there it is. It's a barrel strength toasted rye. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, that green color alone is worth the price of admission. As promised, I'll show you the other bottle that I got earlier in the day. The owner didn't want me to shoot video. That's cool. Absolutely cool. You tell me if that bottle at $200 out the door is too much. You want to see the receipt? There it is. Okay. I paid $200 for a twice barreled rye. As you know, that's the 2023 release. Now, that one's really cool, and I got it because I needed a backup. That's right, I have another one. So, I'll be doing a review on that pretty soon. If you're interested, please subscribe. So, if you're asking, Mike, what did you pay for that, and that? Let me show you. There it is. $327.54. No break on those bottles. That's correct. The owners did not give me a discount. But If you mention Bird's Eye Bourbon when you go in there, you'll get 10% off. All right, who loves you, baby? We'll see y'all next time. Cheers.